Hi and welcome to VELOGPS. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Garmin Edge 810 and exploring exactly what comes in the box. Okay, so we've opened up our retail packaging and taken out our Garmin Edge 810. This particular package is the navigation and performance package, so it includes detailed maps as well as a number of sensors such as heart rate, speed and cadence, and we're going to take a closer look at those as we work our way through. Okay, having emptied out the contents, let's just take a closer look at what we've got. First of all, we've got the Garmin Edge 810 head unit. We then have a couple of quarter-turn bike mounts that are used for securing your 810 to either your handlebar or stem. We then have a Garmin out in front mount which attaches to your handlebars and is secured in place via this Allen key here. And then moving on, we have a selection of sensors which include the Garmin GSC10 speed and cadence sensor and the associated wheel-mounted magnet. We then have a number of zip ties that attach the GSC10 in place. And then finally we have a premium heart rate monitor which attaches to a chest strap via a couple of press studs on the front. Okay, so just a couple more items to look at from the box. First of all, we have the obligatory user manuals. We then have a wall-mounted plug for charging the unit, as well as a USB to mini USB charging and data cable that's used for transferring data between your Edge 810 and your PC and laptop, as well as charging the unit. So in order to charge the unit, you're going to need to plug the micro USB cable into the port that's on the rear of the 810 and is hidden under this neat little rubber flap. And the most important thing that you're going to need to remember is once you've finished charging the unit, just to make sure that the flap is properly pushed back down, because this is what keeps the moisture out whilst you're out and about cycling. Just taking a look whilst we're on the rear here at what's under this second rubber flap. This is the micro SD port or slot that's used for popping your micro SD card in that contains your map data. Okay, having highlighted that there's a micro SD slot on the 810, it's perhaps worth pointing out that if you wish to use it for navigation, you're going to need to make sure that you've got some maps installed. This particular bundle that we're featuring here is the Performance and Navigation package, so we do have the City Navigator maps from Garmin included on a micro SD card. Okay, we're just going to take a quick look now at how you attach the 810 to your bike. This is achieved via a clever mounting system that's standard across the Garmin Edge range. The mount here sits on top of either your handlebar or stem, depending on your preference, and is secured in place via two robust rubber bands which loop around the tabs in the corner. They then run around the back of your handlebar or stem and attach to the diagonally opposite tab, and you do the same with a second rubber band between these two tabs here. So once the mount is securely in place, it's simply a question of slotting the 810 on top and twisting it through 90 degrees to secure it in place. So you're just going to need to line up a couple of tabs that are on the rear of the 810 with the openings here before you can twist it through 90 degrees. And we'll show you those tabs here. They're here and here. So it's a simple case of slotting it in, twisting it, and you're going to hear it snap into place. Okay, so the second mount that you see here is the Garmin out in front mount, and this is used for displaying the 810 a little bit further ahead of your handlebars and a little bit more in your field of view. And it's the same principles. It's literally a case of slotting the 810 into place and twisting it through 90 degrees, and again you'll hear it click into place. We're just going to finish off by taking a look at the controls on the Garmin Edge 810, which are a combination of buttons and a touch-sensitive screen. So taking a look at the buttons first of all, on the left-hand side we have a power button for turning the 810 on and off. On the front, down on the bottom right, we have a start and stop button, and on the bottom left we have a lap button. Now, a number of the buttons do have multiple functions, so for example the lap button can be used to take screenshots whilst out riding if you have that function set up correctly. Moving on and taking a look at the touch-sensitive screen, this can be used to navigate your way through pretty much all of the menus that you see on the main page here. So if we wanted to, for example, take a look at the settings, we just touch the screen and we can use the arrows to scroll up and down, or the X to navigate back to the main menu. Now, one of the other nice little features is the ability to swipe between screens. So if we were out riding and we had our timer screen displayed, and we've got 6 custom data fields displayed here, you can have up to 10 data fields displayed, but we find that 6 is a little less cluttered. But if you wanted to have a look at the map page or the virtual partner, all you need to do is literally swipe between the screens. So we have the map page here with 2 custom data fields. And if we swipe again, we have the virtual partner, which you can use for racing against a previous ride or a ride that you've uploaded. And then finally we have the elevation screen, albeit we don't have anything displayed at the moment. Well, that concludes our very brief introduction to the Garmin Edge 810. If you've liked this video, be sure to check out our channel for further guides, including navigation and workouts.